growth. So I can see these pockets, see? Now I can see clearly where she has pockets and doesn't have hair in that area. So then I'm going to start lining where I'm actually going to start filling in the eyebrows and underlining. So this is where the eyebrows should start growing. The middle, perfect. Her arch is just in place. And
Is this your name?
now we're just going to go ahead and underline underneath.
Is this your number? And I said, yeah. Well, I'm gonna.
And trace those points.
Your phone number?
Yeah, because we have
Because
because
on
on the tag.
Should probably be wrong.
On the tag.
And don't be scared if you messed up because you can
So you
always come
said-
back and
That's
clean
when
it
I
up.
called you.
She said I had your name, you know, y'all
So,
names for the tape.
As I mentioned
Yeah.
before,
And I said, well,
Q-tips are your best
I
friends.
talked to this person, I didn't know, right?
They're precise and they're
So
gonna
it's
help
like-
you.
So when it was
So
like,
this line
they
is
called
actually
me,
gonna
it was
help
like
us
they
see
called me and it was
like that map that we need to really fill her eyebrow
That's what
in.
she said.
Now we're gonna start with the same amount of product in the brush and brush again.
You know what I'm saying?
So what are you using on her? What are you putting on her now?
I'm using the same brush with the same amount of product that I had since the beginning
What's the product?
of the brow pomade from JAFRA, the dark brown.
Okay.
They said, 'cause I want you to tell them this and they're gonna do an inquiry.
And now I'm gonna start brushing and stroking
Towards
towards the growth of the hair. And I'm gonna start brushing now towards the growth. And you can see now the difference of her brow being filled in. I'm gonna use again our brow pomade in dark brown, a little bit more product. The good thing about this product is that it has that powder finish, so it will stay the whole day in. It will not smear.
And like Tijuana, I agree with Tijuana. We just want you to be happy.
And now we're just
With
arching
whatever you do, but I just want you
in
to
the
know.
top,
I should have been your, you got my name.
just following the guide that we made.
It's good, girl.
Okay, so here's what you can do.
In here, we always gonna do like strokes in a vertical way, so it looks like hair strokes.
Yeah, she said that she was toward,
And the good thing about this is that we can actually
No, who's sponsoring?
brush it off with a JAFRA mascara applicator.
To be changed.
it's in the process of being changed.
And if you go heavy-handed, don't worry, you can always blend it in. So now we're gonna start brushing off, and look how it looks more like it's natural hair.
Cause I didn't know.
So we brush
Yeah, we
up
understand.
and to the side, depending on how her hair is looking in this area.
They said Tijuana would, what you call JAFRA and make the change, because, ultimately, we
So
don't
now we're gonna go ahead with a Q-tip, clean up a little bit in here,
consult.
because we went a little bit further down.
It would be a manager, which Tijuana, she's not a manager right now, but she will be. So what you can do is join the Aspire Club, promote out as a manager on your own.
Okay.
Right, no, yeah, no.
And now we're gonna use our eyebrow pencil to lift
To show that you
that
are
brow.
strong, it doesn't.
and create that lifting and opening effect in her. And we're gonna start really molding her eyebrow just underneath where the brow is supposed to be. So this is gonna help you even hide those little hairs that are not supposed to be there. Or if you're in between waxes, this is just gonna be a great cover up for that.
Without a kit.
And it's just gonna lift your eye.
Right now.
I
You
would
can
say
sponsor
yes.
someone with a $19 kit.
So now to be precise, you will use a Q-tip as well to brush towards and swipe first to the side
Did you read anything about that?
to be very precise.
Anybody that is a veteran or married as the spouse of a veteran or active service member right now, or the
Excuse
child
me, we're filming.
that's
here.
18 years old. Can you be a little quiet? I'm filming. Someone that's 18 is the daughter.
And now we're gonna start blending in down because this will actually help us brighten up our eyes. So I'm using the movement like a circular motion, but coming down a little bit.
And that's something Jeffrey says, we are not living marketing the way we should. The one the right, the lady with the white, her husband's a veteran, he went to West Point. I didn't know they were, she sent on Facebook page, you know, the actor Sam. They were cool, but you know, more than looks like.
And with my finger, I'm gonna start blending out a little bit.
50th anniversary of my husband's class, and I thought at first we went to that, and I was a friend, and he's a friend, and so, you know, he's from Cooper.
You always wanna step back and take a look. Come back and fix anything that you see. When you're too close, you're being too precise and you're not seeing the big picture. It's always good to see the big picture. So always do something and take a step back and take a look. So open your eye for me. Take a look at your camera and show those beautiful eyebrows.
Pretty.
That's pretty. I know. Very nice.
Yes.
sing?
For the
Yes.
highlighter, the highlighter that you put under it, what did you use?
I use the matte rose,
The rose, okay.
color.
Mm-hmm. And can you show us how you measure where your eyebrows start and the
Yes.
center and the
So
end?
this is what we use today. We use the brow pomade in dark brown. And this is gonna last you forever. You can see just as little product that I used only twice. I really used the brush and dipped the brush in here.
Okay.
So this is really gonna be a lasting product. Also, we use our brightening pencil in matte rosé. And this is also a very lasting product as well. So again, we can take a look at how we measure the brow. The old school says that you will let yourself guide through the nose, but it's no longer that the case because we discovered that some people have a wider nose than others. So if you would have a wider nose and I would start here as her nose ends, then her eyebrow should start there, right? It doesn't look right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use her eye as a guide. So we're gonna use, like we can use a Q-tip or a brush or something that we can just use as a guide. As an angle, we take here, this point, as an angle, and here you go. Here is where her eyebrow is supposed to start. And that's why we trace the points. In the middle of her eye is where her arch is supposed to start, and we see that it's starting in here. And also, to end up, you're gonna see the corner of the eye, you can angle it, and this is where it starts. And see that we touch all 3 points. And you can use those 3 points, mark them with the product, and then trace your map line, and you can just start fill them in. And that's how you're gonna know that you have the precise eyebrow measurement. Open your eyes. And here, thank you so much for our lovely medals.
Thank you.
Thank you.